To me, 2024 is really the year of AI. It's not that everything that happened in 2024 was about AI, but to me, I think AI was the impetus, the driver for much of the innovation and much of the thinking in the way that people are approaching their businesses this year. I think when you have something as tectonic as a shift, as a new AI that really is now reaching levels of general intelligence, it's debatable if we're at AGI yet. Probably not. That's still down the road, but we're getting closer, and it's very clear that we're getting very close to the point where we can expect within a decade to reach a level of AGI. I think most people in the field expect that. And so, with this wave of new innovation that's happening in the AI space, it's causing everybody that I work with to reimagine the way that they're working. They're always everyone I talk to is asking themselves, how can I change the way I work? How can my department change the way we work? And how can my company change the way that we do business with AI? And this mentality of exploration and innovation is driving all sorts of technology projects, not just AI projects. I often find that when companies look at how they're operating, how they're working, and try to look for areas where AI can change that, oftentimes they realize that a portal, an application, a program, a script, better data integration, those are actually the answers to a lot of their problems. And then in certain areas, it's like very clear that AI is also the answer, right? And so with this exploration and innovation comes not just AI projects, but tons of different kinds of projects. I'm also seeing that these AI models are more capable, they're faster, they're smarter. Now they're multimodal, they're handling not just text, but images, video, sound. And so with that multimodality becomes an increase of number of use cases in which you can integrate AI into your business workflows and processes to drive better outcomes. We're also seeing in 2024 that this is the year where a lot of ideas sort of made their way to production. There was a lot of talk last year in 2023 on what can we do with AI, and projects were greenlit. Those projects made their way to production this year. And with those production projects, we have greater confidence in AI to actually accomplish real business outcomes. And we have more examples to draw from as we think about inspiration for how businesses can reimagine themselves. I think the other thing that we've seen here, in addition to more production, is we have more scaffolding on top of these models. You think about Agentforce as an example. Agentforce is scaffolding on top of the underlying large language model. And this scaffolding provides sort of value the value is really in a reduction in the time and cost necessary for an organization and a business to tap into the underlying business value of these models. For example, you can, in a matter of days, have a service agent automating and handling 50% or more of the cases that your business is dealing with. Without this scaffolding, that would take months, right, to build that type of that type of outcome into your organization. The two other things I want to mention, one is that with this AI promise comes more product development. What we're seeing is that AI is at its best when it's integrated into your workflows, into your software, into your products. And so I'm seeing an increase in product development in order to not just deliver not just build AI, but deliver it to users, right, through an interface. So a lot of new product development projects happening. And the last thing I'd say is AI has gotten to the point now where it is really augmenting all departments in an organization. At LaunchPad, we've seen AI augment our sales, our marketing, our development, coding, our design. We're seeing it really across the board, our project management. Everybody at our organization is augmenting themselves with AI, and we're seeing the wins in terms of faster time to market on projects and improvement in client satisfaction. So lots of amazing things to point to this year, but I think it's really cool to see just how this tectonic shift in technology has driven so many great ancillary benefits to organizations, really, including LaunchPad.